I was doodling the other day and I started to wonder about why the heart shape had that curve into the V at top. Why not be smooth like a circle or another shape? I suppose that's because love is only true when you have some bumps in the road. Like Shakespeare said, the course of love ne'er did run smooth. You get jealous, you start obsessing, you fight, you make up. If you feel like, love is taking too much work, that means you're just doing it right. Are you feeling exhausted by love? Cheer up, I'm here for you. This is Kevin's Hot Beat. Our first song, Kevin's Hot Beat for Tuesday, June 17th was 난 네가 좋아. I Like You by GOT7. Hello guys, I'm Kevin from Zea. You know that curve at the top of heart? That symbolizes the bumps in any real love. I think that's what makes the heart shape so much more appealing than just a circle. After all, the pain and the scars in relationship are what make every love stronger. I hope you all get to experience real love real soon, and that'll show real love for Zea as well. Now here's how you can tune into Hot Beat. We've got FM stations in Jeju Island, and these are the areas that you can find out. 88.7 in Jeju, 88.1 in Seogwipo, 101.9 in Daejeong, and we've got terrestrial DMB as well. You can also tune into us from New York in the US via smbus.com or SMB Radio. And I'd love to hear from you guys, so leave us your comments, messages, and song requests here on the Hotbeat message board at www.arirangfm.com/hotbeat. You can write your messages in any languages. The winner of today's Mission Impossible will take home an exclusive Polaroid photo of Zea, and on part 2, we'll be back with Panita on Dish and Wish. Now, let's kick off today's Hotbeat with 2 songs. 난 너한테 뭐야, What Am I to You by History, 그런 애 아니야, I'm not that kind of person by Empire. Mission Impossible. Today's winner will receive a Polaroid photo of Zea. Now here is your first hint. This person was chosen as one of the top 4 male groups in the 2014 the New Male Actors, Male Gods, not the groups. In the 2014 New Male Actors of Korean Drama survey conducted by a Chinese site. The other 3 actors were Lee Min-ho, Kim Soo-hyun, and Jang Geun-seok, who is this tall, handsome actor. Number 1, Kwang Lee. Number 2, Im Si-hwan. Number 3, Lee Jong-seok. If you know the answer, post it on a Hotbeat message board at www.arirangfm.com/hotbeat. You can, while you're doing that, let's listen to one song. 네가 내가, You and I by Mina from Girls' Day. And now, the second hint on Mission Impossible. This actor is currently playing the male lead of Park Hoon in the drama Doctor Stranger. He is known for looking very good in the school uniform, and before taking on this doctor role, he played many high school students. What is the name of this actor? Number 1, Kwang Lee. Number 2, Im Si-hwan. Number 3, Lee Jong-seok. If you know the answer, post it on a Hotbeat message board at www.arirangfm.com/hotbeat. Now, here's more music for you. 왜 이제야 왔니? Why Did You Come Now by Changyup. Here is your last Mission Impossible hint. This actor debuted in 2010 through the drama Prosecutor Princess, and he continued to build up his popularity through dramas Secret Garden, School 2013, and I Can't Hear Your Voice. Who is this actor who is currently featured in a drama, Doctor Stranger? Number 1, Kwang Yi. Number 2, Im Si-won. Number 3, Lee Jong-seok. If you know the answer, post it on a Hotbeat message board at www.arirangfm.com/hotbeat. Now, more music for you. Loving You by Sista. Now, here's a recap of today's Mission Impossible. Hit number 1, he was voted as one of the top 4 actors in the 2004 New Male Actors of Korean Drama survey, alongside Lee Min-ho, Kim Soo-hyun, and Jang Geun-seok. Hint number 2, he is currently playing the character Park Hoon in the drama Doctor Stranger. Hint number 3, he became extremely popular through his appearances in the dramas Secret Garden, School 2013, and I Can Hear Your Voice. Who is this actor? Number 1, Kwang Yi. Number 2, Im Si-won. Number 3, Lee Jong-seok. If you know the answer, post it on a Hotbeat message board at www.arirangfm.com/hotbeat. Today's winner will be receiving a photo from Zea. Now, here is some more music for you. 수리수리, Spellbound by 동방신기, TVXQ.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're about to listen to Uno, Dos, Tres, Cuatro. Chicas bonitas, are you ready to join? Ponte a jugar with Hotbeats.
I Got a Boy by 소녀시대, Girls' Generation. I know a lot of rap smartphones, so I'd like to tell you about our Arirang Radio smartphone app. Just search for Arirang Radio in your app store. It's a free app. ARIRANG Arirang Radio. You can listen to our program on the move and leave your comments through the smartphone Arirang Radio app. Just log in once and you can set a total logins, so if you haven't got it, you know what to do. Get it now! Also, you can listen to Arirang Radio through TuneIn. It's an online radio service site with 40 million users worldwide. You can download TuneIn through Google Play or the App Store. If you're joining us through PC, log on to the Arirang website and click the on-air button or download the Arirang cast. You can't play back past shows, so be sure to join us while we are on air. If you feel more comfortable with Korean than English, there's a Korean button on the upper right-hand corner of the Arirang website. Drop by the Hotbeats website often and leave us your comments. And tomorrow, the members of Zea will coming to Hotbeat in our studio. We're going to bring us as many of our members as we can, so please tune in to find out who was able to make it to our studio and what we'll be talking about tomorrow. We'll be giving out signed CDs and Polaroid photos of Zea, so don't miss out, guys. Here is 2 songs for you. 기억을 걷다 보면, Memories by December, requested by Legion from Korea. 오늘도 Good Night, Good Night Even Today by Coffee 소년, Coffee Boy by Phoebe from China. Alright, you've just heard 기억을 걷다 보면, Memories by December, requested by Legion from Korea, and 오늘도 Good Night, Good Night Even Today by Coffee 소년, Coffee Boy by Phoebe from China. Right now, it's message time for you guys. Benedict Valadet from Philippines. Hi, Kevin. How are you now? Listening to Hotbeat becomes my habit. So every day, 11 p.m. to 1 a.m. Philippine time, I used to put the radio on from my smartphone and I listen to you for 2 hours. I'm always listening to you every night. More power to your show. Can I request some songs? Yes, please. Please play Bye Bye Love by Beasts, Dongwon, and Yosop. And B2B's Il-hun and Changsup's OST of When a Man Falls in Love. I really like the song. Please. Thanks. Mika from Japan. I visited the swimming pool for the first time today. It's still a bit cold to swim, but it was really fun. What do you want to do this summer, Kevin? I'm always rooting for you from Japan. Kevin Whiting. Song request, LC9's Mama Beat. It's a song that you can never listen to just once. Heather from USA. Kevin Oppa, I understand that you're in a tough industry, but please try to maintain your image in healthy, nutritious ways. Many young people are looking up to you as role models. Please don't publicly endorse unhealthy diet methods. Okay, alright. Chang-Hee-jun from Korea. Hi, Kevin Oppa. It's been a while since I last visited here. I'm trying to adjust to high school life. I'm sorry. However, this album is too good. It's amazing. Absolutely the best. Breath, Wobble, Stagger, One. I love them all. I guarantee that this album will be #1 in the charts. Just you see. I joined your fan club recently because I wanted to see you more. I am by far your biggest fan. My song request is your new song, 삐끗삐끗, Wobble. 삐끗삐끗해. Phoebe from China. Hello, 짜보빵. 짜보빵. I am very anxious now because I'm entered the exam season and I haven't written any of you homework. Also, I have many things to do. Going crazy. menbong. Please give me some energy. I want to request 오늘도 Good Night. Good Night by Coffee Sonyeon, Coffee Boy. I think I need to calm down. Yes. Good luck to me. Whiting, Phoebe. Pishy from Japan. Unfortunately, I can't cheer down in Korea, but I'm cheering with all of my heart from Japan. I bet all of the Heartbeat fans are all Z's fans. Your fans from all around the world are coming together and rooting for you. This is your time to shine. Ta-da! We are rooting with all of our strength for Zell. Pishy from Japan. Legion from Korea. Hi, Kevin. I had recently just moved. I haven't cleaned everything up yet, and the room I'm in is very messy. When will I finish tidying up? It'll take most of my day just looking for things I actually need. Whenever I leave the house, I always lose something. If it's just misplaced, I wouldn't mind that much, but it's so frustrating because I have absolutely no idea where it goes. But the good news is that I found a bracelet I had lost the last time I moved, so there's that. Will I find the things I lost this time the next time I move? Surely you'll do. You'll find your stuff back. Don't worry. It'll be there. Song request, December's Memories. Last of all, Kim Jandi from Korea. Kevin, you were so awesome. Do you remember throwing me a heart on stage? Ha ha! I'm so happy. Oh yeah. Was that from the music program? One of the music program? Okay, thanks for sharing, guys. Here is some songs for you. Okay, Mama Beat by LC9, featured by Kain, requested by Mika from Japan. Okay, guys, that was Mama Beat by LC9, featured by Kain, requested by Mika from Japan. Well, it's time to wrap up part 1 of Hot Beat, but I'll be back in second half. Here's our last song. 삐끗삐끗, Wobble by Zell, requested by Chang Hye-jun from Korea. Well, guys, in the second half, we'll be talking about the culture and the food on Audition Wish with our favorite guest, Panita. And also, I got some messages on Here I Am, so please, keep tuning in to find out what message and what topic that we're going to talk on Audition Wish. And also this week, let me give you a hint for our Kevin's Music Diary. No, actually, I won't say anything. I'm sorry. Ha ha. Alright, guys, I'll see you guys in the second half. And yeah, that's our song. 삐끗삐끗 Wobble by Zell.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're about to listen to the Hot Beat. All the sexy girls out there, are you ready to join? Hot Beat.
Welcome back to the second hour of Hot Beat. That was 새벽 1시, 1 a.m. by 태양. Let me tell you again how you can tune into Hot Beat. We've got FM stations in Jeju-do Island, and these are the areas that you can find out. 88.7 in Jeju, 88.1 in Seogwipo, 101.9 in Daejeong, and we've got terrestrial DMB as well. If you got a smartphone, just search for Arirang Radio in your app store. It's a free app. You can listen to our program on the move and leave your comments through the smartphone Arirang Radio app. Also, you can listen to Arirang Radio through TuneIn. It's an online radio service site with 40 million users worldwide. You can download TuneIn through Google Play or the App Store. And I'd love to hear from you guys, so leave us your comments, messages, and song requests here on the Hotbeat message board at www.arirangfm.com/hotbeat. You can write your messages in any languages. Now we will listen to Top Dog by Tap Dog, Big Man by Mr. Mister before coming back with Panita on Audition Wish. inviting you in for a midnight snack.
Delicious small talk with Panita.
Dish and Wish. Yes, this is a segment where we talk about food and culture in relations to various themes on Dish and Wish.
Woohoo.
Now we're here with Panita.
Yes.
Woohoo! Okay, now we got some messages.
About our last topic.
Yep.
Yeah, last week we were talking about street food.
Street food
From all over the world.
Yep.
So number one, we got one from Japan.
Yep.
Name is Chiharun.
Chiharun.
Hello, Kevin and Panita. Japan has a lot of street food. You'll probably know the theme. For example, octopus fritters.
Yes.
Yakisoba, which is kind of like chow mein, candy apple or toffee apple,
Okay.
cotton candy, chocolate banana, etc., etc. Today, I will introduce a food that has been said a friend of Canadians, and it's very delicious.
Okay.
It is called soba meshi.
Yep.
It's kind of it's Kobe. This is Kobe,
Kobe, yes.
originated. So soba meshi is the fried rice of the sauce taste, which is stir-fried with yakisoba, the fried noodles,
Yep.
and then boiled rice in the griddle. It's very delicious.
Yep.
What do you like in the street food of Japan?
Okay. Well, there are varieties of street food out there. in
I've
Japan.
never been to Japan.
Never?
I've never been. I've only been to the airport, the Narita airport.
Oh,
That's it.
that's it?
Very deprived.
No.
But when I go, I will definitely try this soba meshi. It
Yep.
sounds good.
Sounds good.
Sounds very different.
If you go to Osaka, you can try out. Have you ever tried the
I've never tried the
No, not the okonomiyaki, which is a Japanese pancake.
No, is it like chon? Like
Yeah, it's
Korean
a chon.
pancake?
Yeah,
Okay.
Korean pancake. It's similar, but they have different. You can use teriyaki sauce. They have variety sauce.
I love any types of pancakes.
Pancakes.
So I'm just gonna eat pancakes everywhere I go.
What about what's that called?
I don't know.
No, I'll come back to that. But there are a lot of street food in Japan. I'm like, okay. All right, next,
on.
Immortal Arifa from Indonesia. In my town, there is this famous street where you can find so many people gathering. It's Malioboro Street.
Okay.
Okay. If you visit Malioboro, please try traditional snack from Yogyakarta. Yes, there are a kipo. What's kipo? The green small food that made of sticky rice and enten. Shredded coconut mixed with sugar inside and burnt outside.
Wow.
Nashi kusing means rice is cat because the portion is small as the portion of a cat food.
Oh.
And for drink, you can try kopi jos. That's a coffee that after pouring the hot water, put in a hot coal into the glass and a sound is like jos.
Wow.
Okay.
I want to try this coffee.
Oh.
You pour hot water and then
Kopi
you put
jos.
hot coal into the glass. That's interesting. I've never had that. Yeah.
Wow. Asuka from Japan. I think taiyaki. Oh, I never tried taiyaki. It's one of the Japanese street food. It looks like 붕어빵, the goldfish bread.
Fish bread, okay.
Fish bread, yeah. Taiyaki has many tastes. Usually it's a red bean paste, but I like chocolate taste. It's so sweet. Oppa and Panita, have you ever tried to eat? And I never seen. I know there's a 붕어빵, which is like a golden fish looking
Yeah.
bread.
And then inside
we have a red bean paste, the chocolate cream.
What?
Now we
I've
have
never
the
had
pizza.
tried that. Pizza?
Yeah.
It's like a calzone then. No?
Yeah, calzone.
Okay.
But with the golden fish.
Wow, that's
looking.
interesting. I want to try that.
It's good.
So if we go to Japan, then we have to
Yep.
try taiyaki.
Taiyaki.
Which is like the 붕어빵 of Japan. That sounds good. Number 4, we got Pishi from Japan.
Yep.
Street food.
Street food.
In Japan is all about the ramen noodles.
Yes,
So in particular,
exactly.
the noodles they sell from carts at night are the best. Even when I'm already in bed, I want to go out and get noodles. If I hear the sound of the carts, flutes, then ramen is especially good after drinking. Kevin and Panita, if you're ever in Japan, you have to try the ramen noodles from the carts at night. It's good, but if you eat late at night, you might gain weight, so it's up to you.
Wherever you eat
Yeah.
at night, it's definitely
It's always.
it's always
But I don't care.
fat.
You could just starve the next day. I'm just kidding. That's not good.
That's
but
not good.
The best food to eat is always at night. For me. I think for a lot of girls also. That's the one thing that I hate. But it's just so good. It tastes so much better after like midnight.
If you had to choose the sweet or salty, what would you choose? Like chocolate, would you have, if you had to choose chocolate or like chips? Yeah. Or a late night snack?
Chips.
Chips?
Yes.
Ooh, why? Why is that?
Because it's just so much better. Because it's crunchy and it's fun to eat. It's like, but then, I mean, chocolate is also good.
Okay.
But I think chips are better at night. Because it's salty.
Oh, okay.
What about you?
For me, I think, I'll go for salty.
Salty?
Yeah, chips.
But I think spicy would be anything. Anything spicy.
Anything spicy?
Anything that's not spicy, then I could put hot sauce in it and make it spicy. It's just so good.
Even in cereals?
Even cereal.
Cereals?
I have like
got
very sweet cereal.
spicy.
Just put hot sauce
Hot
on
sauce,
it.
yes,
You
yes.
never tried it? It's so good.
Yeah, the red milk.
Yeah.
Yeah. Woo.
And it's like kimchi. I don't know. It's gross.
Anyways, let's get started with talking about the food and culture. This week we announced that we talk about the local foods in Jeju-do Island.
Yes.
We got some messages about Jeju foods. Shall we, take a look?
Okay.
All right.
We have first message from Lee Yu-kyung from Korea.
Yep.
I feel like everything's good in Jeju-do Island. I once tried something for the first time there. It's horse meat.
Horse meat.
I hesitated at first. Yeah. But someone told me it was really good for you. And it was so good. A little different, but I don't know how you describe it. If you had it before, please describe it for me. If you hadn't yet, do you want to go try it with me?
Oh, yeah.
Wow, horse meat. That's definitely something I would want to try.
Horse meat.
That is very different. The weirdest thing I've ever ate was duck. So
Duck.
horse meat.
Really?
Yeah.
Duck is very common
It is common.
meat. And
But
that's
it was just the weirdest thing for me.
Really?
Yeah.
Weirdest meat for me was crocodile
Crocodile.
and kangaroo.
Was it good?
It's very
I heard a lot of people eat crocodile. Or was it alligator? I don't know which one. But a lot of people from Australia actually eat
Yeah.
a lot.
crocodile meat. Crocodile steaks.
Crocodile steaks.
Yeah.
And it's good?
For me, it's
Whatever.
I'll it's cow.
Cow?
Yeah,
Oh,
I prefer cow.
I
But crocodile is more like eating chicken. No, not chicken. It's a meat, but it's right in the middle. The meat,
Okay, it's in the middle
chicken
between...
meat. The cow meat and the chicken meat.
I see.
you kind of get it. Like,
You just have to try it, I guess.
yeah, you just have to try it.
Just have to try it.
Just have to try it.
All
Okay,
right.
Seung from Korea, Jeju-do Island makes me want to ask Hichol oppa. Hichol, one of my member.
Yep.
For me, Jeju Island makes me think of Jeju, a black pig.
Oh.
At first, it was a bit shocking to see the fur on the meat that proved it was black pig, but I could see why it was famous. It's delicious.
What?
Have you ever?
I've never
tried
seen. I
black-
haven't tried it yet, but I really
Really?
wanted to try it.
It's good.
But I did not know that you could still see the fur.
Yeah, black fur on the skin.
And you eat the fur also?
But no, when you cook it, it goes away because of the
Heat?
heat. Yeah,
Is it good?
it's the same pig, but it has a fur.
Wow, that's how fresh it is.
Yeah.
Still fur on the meat. Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, number 3, we
Okay.
got one from Mamiko.
Mamiko from Japan.
Hi, Kevin. I've never been to Jeju Island, but I'd love to go sometime. I heard that from Hichar that the water and tangerines are so
Yes,
yummy.
tangerines.
Yes,
I
I've-
love tangerines.
I've heard great
It's
things
so good.
about their fruits. What is it? Hallabong?
Hallabong, yes.
Yeah, I want
that's-
to try some.
That's they make that in a chocolate with the chocolate.
I don't like chocolate covered fruit though. It's weird.
Really?
Yeah. I
The
just
strawberries are nice.
yeah.
Strawberries
I think that's like about
and
it.
berries with chocolate. Mm-hmm. It's okay.
It's okay.
Yeah. Bright from Korea. Of course, Jeju-do Island is all about the seafood. I can't forget the taste of fresh grilled fish.
Oh.
I like hairtail, Jeju hairtail, which is Jeju-do galchi.
Oh.
They are so pretty when they're alive, and it's so delicious when they're dead. That sounds funny. I want to go on a food trip to Jeju-do Island.
Yeah, that sounds like such a good idea to go on a food trip, a food tour.
That's pretty. They're pretty when they're alive, but they're so delicious when they're dead.
What a great life to live.
Yeah.
So useful.
Thank you for all your messages about Jeju-do's foods and the memories that you have about those foods. I can't wait to hear what Panita's prepared for us today. Now, we'll get started after some music.
Okay.
Here is Sunshine by Rainbow. Sunshine by Rainbow. Okay, now today's topic is Jeju-do Island and the culture of the food.
Yes.
Now, we've been talking about the Jeju-do's food.
Yep.
The tangerines, the black pig, seafood. Yeah,
So many good stuff.
so many good stuff. Now, Panita, what
Yep.
do you have for us today?
Well, I looked it up because I've been there when I was a little kid, but I don't
Okay.
really remember.
All right.
So I looked online and I saw some very interesting menu items in Jeju Island. So for those of you who don't know,
Yep.
I'll introduce you to the regional food of Jeju Island. It's
All right.
located on the southwest of the Korean peninsula. Now it's quite distinct compared to the food from mainland Korea.
All right.
So its established specialties are the result of some time-honored culinary traditions, and the food is characterized by the spare use of seasonings to highlight the natural flavors of each dish's ingredient. Now this feature makes the regional food of Jeju highly popular among tourists.
Okay,
So let's get started.
let's get started.
Number one, the most popular was gogi guksu, which is
Gogi-guksu.
just savory pork noodle soup.
All right.
Now, this noodle soup is just one of the major noodle dishes in Jeju Island. So it's a very popular dish. It's prepared on festive days in villages in the Seogwipo region. The broth is made up of boiling black pig bones and meat for a long time.
Yep.
Then the noodles are served in a broth with some long slices of pork meat. Then the noodle is dish oriented from the practice of disposing the bones and leftover meat from a slaughtered pig by boiling them in water for a long time.
Okay.
Okay, and then recently some restaurants make the broth using the head of the pig as well. There are restaurants specializing in this dish around Dongmun Market and Samseonghyeol, and the dish is relatively cheap, ranging between 6,000 and 7,000 won.
Wow.
That is very cheap.
That's very cheap.
And looking from the picture, the quantity looks pretty big. And it's kind of black and white, so we can't see the detail.
Yep.
But it looks very delicious. Can't wait to try.
고기 국수.
Yeah.
고기 means of meat.
Yeah, just
So
very
basically,
simple.
국수. Meat noodles.
Meat noodles. Number two, we have 전복 돌솥밥,
Yep.
which is abalone hot stone pot rice.
Abalone.
That looks so good. Now, Jeju Island utilizes a variety of seafood caught its clean coastal waters. So around Seongsampo and Seopjil-goji, there are many restaurants specializing in abalone dishes. Now, the price for this dish is around 15,000 won per person.
Ooh.
So it's a little more expensive than the rice noodle, but I guess it's worth it because if you see it comes with rice, the abalone, some...
And you know how good is abalone is, right?
It's so good.
It's good for your health.
It's so good. I love abalone.
You love abalone.
And there's so many ways to eat abalone. There is abalone porridge, just stir-fried abalone, or you could eat it with rice, stuff like this. There's so many ways. So good.
Nice.
Another one is momguk. I
What?
don't know what that is.
몸국.
Momguk? Okay. Apparently this is a traditional dish called momguk in Jeju. Mom is Jeju dialect for Gulf weed, which is
Okay.
the rich in fat, calcium, and vitamins that grows in between rocks in the sea. So the tender leaves are picked and used in local dishes. In Jeju Island, this dish is frequently eaten for private occasions such as celebrations or condolences. This soup is highly nutritious and can be eaten with finely chopped kimchi or red pepper flakes or ground pepper. So the price of this ranges to 5,000 to 7,000 won.
Interesting. But I think in Seoul, I think it's a similar with gomguk, which is similar beef stew.
I've
soup.
never heard of that. Gomguk
Gomguk.
or momguk?
Momguk. Momguk, I think that's it's my first time.
Yeah.
This momguk thing.
Momguk is very. I thought I would think it would be kind of like miyeokguk, like the seaweed soup.
Seaweed soup?
Because it's like a Gulf weed, which is from the sea. Maybe it's the same taste.
Maybe.
Who knows?
Who knows?
Next, we have 흑돼지.
흑돼지, the black pig.
Yeah.
Jeju black pig.
Now, 흑돼지 is, everyone knows, very, very, very famous. But pigs found in other regions are related to a smaller species raised in the northern regions of China during the Goguryeo Kingdom. So this variety of pigs was spread to Jeju during the same period and would eventually become, a domestic breed of the island. Then this pig is covered with shiny black hair all over the body. His face, mouth, the meat is black pig, considered more tender than any other pork.
Oh.
So the skin is very rich in protein and has a really rich taste. And this dish costs around 15,000 won for one person serving.
One person serving.
Wow.
Oh, so you never tried this?
I've never tried it, but I really want to. Maybe if I go, I want to go this summer.
Do you love pig?
I do, but I can't eat a lot because it's very oily.
Oily?
And kind of greasy. So I think at least once I want to try this summer. Hopefully.
Are you a cow
I'm a cow person.
person? You
Yeah.
love steaks?
Yeah. Well, not steaks. I like beef ribs.
Ribs.
Beef baby back ribs.
Nice. So good.
So good.
I feel anyways.
Next we have,
갈치조림.
which is hot and spicy braised cutlass fish.
Yep.
So good. I love this. It's available in restaurants all along the Seogwipo area of Jeju. It's made up of fresh cutlass fish. In the past, the dish was made with radish and soy sauce.
Yep.
But now it's seasoned with soy sauce, red pepper flakes, and gochujang sauce. This dish is very hot and spicy and red in color. And you get the cutlass fish cut into 7 to 8 pieces.
Wow.
Now this is kind of pricey because the price varies from a serving size, but usually costs between 38,000 won to
Wow.
50,000 won.
That's pretty pricey.
Yeah, but I guess it's very worth it because it's very nutritious and just so good,
It's so good.
so yummy. The next one we have samgye-miyeokguk.
삼계미역국.
Sorry, nutritious sea urchin
samgye.
and seaweed soup.
Seaweed.
I'm like, can't
Seaweed.
Anyway,
Seaweed soup.
to make this samgye-miyeokguk, the sea urchin seaweed soup, the seaweed is pre-soaked in water, so it expands and loosens up. And then after rinsing it, it's fried in sesame oil, then boiled into the water. Then it's boiled for a very long time. Then the sea urchin is added with garlic and ground pepper and whatever seasonings you want.
Yep.
Now, the sea urchin and seaweed soup is rich in protein, vitamins, iron, but low in calories.
Nice.
So the soup costs between 8,000 won to 10,000 won per person.
성게미역국.
성게미역국. 성게 or 상게?
I think it's a 성게.
성게?
Yeah.
I can't read. This is so hard.
It's I never seen like this before, these kind of food before, except for the black pig. That's a very common Jeju Island
Dish.
Jeju Island food
I
dish.
see.
But these
Yeah, I've never tried these before. I've heard of them before.
Yes, cutlass fish or the 성게 미역국. I know 미역국 is a very common soup in Korea, but 성게, putting a 성게 in it. Sea urchin.
Yeah. So if anyone has been to Jeju and
yeah.
tried these dishes, please let us know how it tastes
Please.
like. Is it good? Let us know.
Let us
Next,
know.
we have 해물전골, which
해물전골.
is fresh seafood hot pot.
Yes,
Wow.
love it.
So various ingredients combine into a delightful mix of flavors. In some coastal regions, Jeju, the dish can contain abalone, octopus, sea cucumber, and sea squid, freshly caught by the female free divers.
Okay.
The next one, last but not least, is 오메기떡,
오메기떡.
which is sweet rice cakes. Now, I've never heard of this either, but it's a local rice cake of Jeju called 오메기떡, made up of black glutinous millet.
Okay.
I don't know what that is, but the rice cake is usually made and consumed between May and July. It's seasonal food. Millet is long bean and imported crop in Jeju. After it's cooked, the dough is rinsed in cold water and drained. Then it's covered with bean powder and red azuki beans. Then this omegitok is best eaten when it's hot.
Okay.
So not cool down, just hot, right out of the oven. And it can be purchased in traditional markets or rice cake shops throughout Jeju-do. And the price varies shops, but the pack of 6 usually costs around pretty cheap.
Pretty cheap.
Pretty cheap. Not that expensive. Doesn't say. But, I love tteok. I love rice cakes, especially when it's hot and then you eat it with honey.
Honey.
So good.
So good.
Yeah, you don't need anything else.
Do you like the honey filling inside?
I don't like the honey
The
filling.
cinnamon?
I don't like that.
No?
I like it. I don't know why. It's different when you dip it and then when it's already inside, like filling.
Really?
Yeah. What about you?
I love the 가래떡.
Karetok?
The original, the white, long
Yeah, if you
rice cake.
right out of the machine and you dip it in honey, isn't
Honey.
that like
Yeah, exactly.
heavenly?
It's
So good.
Oof. And in절미, the bean. No, what do you call that?
Is it like
인절미.
sesame inside?
Sesame. No. 인절미. Don't you know the brown?
I don't know their names. Oh, powder?
Powder.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's basically in the rice cake, and you powder with the
Certain brown
this
powder.
brown powder.
I don't know what
It's a
bean powder?
yeah, bean.
Okay.
They crush
Very finely.
finely, and it's a
Understood.
brown looking powder. And if you dip that with honey,
Anything with honey is good.
yeah, anything with honey,
It's
the
so
toast,
good.
even bread,
Yeah.
anything with honey, it's good.
What is your favorite from this?
From this all among this list, I guess my favorite is
Woo, there's so many.
yeah, abalone.
Abalone.
Hot stone pot rice, or Jeju black pig.
Okay. For me, it's the karchijorim because it's the most expensive. And I just really want to try this. It
Okay.
looks so good. I love fish. So hopefully when I get there, I will save enough money to try all of these delicious
All
food.
of this. Well, we kind of missed the some food. There are.
Definitely. There's so many,
Good food out there in Jeju.
of course.
And if you have anything that you want to share with us, please leave the message on our message board, including the segment Dish and Wish. And this week we talked about the food in Jeju Island, right? Next week we'll be going to have a Brazil World Cup special on Dish and Wish and talk about Brazilian food.
Have you ever had Brazilian barbecue?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Oh, yes.
There's so
Unlimited steaks,
Yeah.
sausages.
And so many possibilities also.
Possibilities
They
right
put
there.
fruits in the skewers and so amazing. So let us know if you have ever been to Brazil or ever had Brazilian barbecue or Brazilian food. Please let us know and let us know what are your favorite foods in Brazil.
Please.
And please leave us stories about food in Brazil on our message board.
So you never ever tried Jeju?
No, I haven't. I really need
Even
to. though.
tangerines, the Jeju tangerines?
I've tried the halabong tangerines.
Okay.
They were really good. It's very different. I didn't think it would be because everyone's like, oh, it's so good. And I'm like, it's the same fruit.
It's the same orange color
It's
looking.
from the same country.
Same country.
So then I tried it, but it was so different. It was juicier. It was a different type of sweet. I don't know if that makes sense, but it was definitely different
Definitely.
and worth trying.
It's like right in the middle of a orange and a small tangerine.
Yeah. It was a
right-
different
right in the
sweet.
middle.
It was really good. But definitely, I'm really excited for the Brazilian food.
Brazilian food.
Yes.
I actually went to Brazil 2 years ago.
You have. You've been all over the world.
No, I'm not. I went there and we'll be talking about the Brazilian food next week. But let me give you one food that I ate.
Preview? Okay.
Preview. It's feijoada,
Feijoada.
which is a pig. Well, it sounds a little not
Delicious.
delicious because he has ears, his nose.
Wow. Everything on the face.
Yes. Well, even in intestines.
Oh,
and,
okay.
they use everything.
Uh-huh.
And they mix it up in
Okay.
this special sauce.
Uh-huh.
And you can dip it with bread or you can eat it with the bread, or you can eat it with rice. Yeah, it's.
But
really
I love how people eat every part of the body of,
of
animals. So they don't waste anything. They eat everything from the inside out. So from stomach, intestines, some people eat brains. Eyes, nose, ears. It's crazy.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, teeth.
Teeth?
Teeth.
Do they?
I don't know.
I don't know if you could. Can you?
No, I don't think so. Okay, now it's time to go.
Okay.
Here is our last song. Kissaleo, Kiss Scene by A Prince, and I'll see you next week, Panita.
Bye.
Bye-bye. And now it's time to hear your request songs on Here I Am. Today's request comes from Hyomin from Korea. I learned basketball today in my physical education course. My friend and I were passing the ball to each other, but she threw it so hard that I got hit on the face. Now my neck won't turn to the right. I thought it'll be okay. Once I had slipped it off, it would be fine, but it hurt even more in the morning, and I couldn't move my neck at all. Ooh. I showed my friend the next day. Instead of apologizing, she laughed at me saying that it was funny. That really hurt my feelings. Oh. I was in so much pain, physically and emotionally, that I cried my eyes out in front of her. I think she felt bad once she saw me cry, but she bought me a chocolate bar and an energy drink to cheer me up. I was a little embarrassed that food cheered me up. But I couldn't stay mad at her forever, right? But I think I'll feel a lot better if you tell me to feel better soon. My song request is Baechigi's Shower of Tears, because I really did shower tears that day. Hyomin, don't be sad. Your neck will be okay. It's okay. Like, I played basketball a lot of times back when I was in high school. My friends, I got hit on the ball on my face, on my arm, on my shoulders, I get bruises. Yeah, I get that a lot, but you'll be okay. It's okay. And your friend, it's your friend, and she's just laughed because the way you look, but it'll be okay. All right? And this is also my recommendation song for you. 아프지마, Don't Hurt by Yiru, featured by Hyuna. Now let me tell you the answer to today's quiz. The answer was number 3, Lee Jong-seok. The winner will be announced after the show on a Happy Message board. If you see your name on the list, leave us your name, address, phone number, and your country. Today's winner will receive a Polaroid photo of Zell. Now it's time to close out Heartbeat for Tuesday, June 17th. Our last song would be Appa, Slow by 21. I'll see you guys tomorrow with another great K-pop playlist. See you guys! 안녕!